What's up, Pokeaim Plus? You got Pokeaim here. How's everybody doing today? We are using a team made by my boy Joe SplashPlate, the editor on this channel and my good friend. This team involves Mega Lopunny and Mega yeah, that's all. Dragalge. I don't know why I slurred so much. We'll edit that in post. We'll edit that in post. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for 35,000 subscribers. Yeah, I've been going crazy with the support. I appreciate it. The team's really cool because it has future type support from Pokemon like Slowking, and then it has like Scarf Samra for some speed control, Fake on Lopunny. You also have Wish, Protect, Calm Mind, Clefable as a Wincon, Sash Greninja, which is a pretty cool lead, Timid, oh, it's Modest. Joe, did we not learn? I guess you're Focus Sash, though. That's fine. And then, of course, Dragalge with Adaptability prior and then Regenerator after. Max Speed F. So you scared about Gengar, you scared about any special attackers. This guy will take them all. I'm very excited to use this today. Also, if you guys want to see how I think Pokemon are going to be doing at Pokemon Worlds later this weekend, feel free to check out the video I uploaded on my main channel today. I'm also going to be streaming as a co-hoster for Worlds, as an official co-hoster, so stay tuned for that on my main channel as well. We're going to have a lot of the videos and reactions uploaded to this channel throughout the weekend, so expect to be spammed with uploads at that point. Anyway, we're going to play some games. I think it's finally time we get into Master Ball tier. Hopefully. I'm a little pressed for time, even though I loaded up Dragalge Clefable. Seeing the ends in 15 days is crazy, by the way. I feel like I get it, Worlds, and I just think dropping the new season like a day or two after Worlds, or even like the Tuesday or Wednesday after Worlds would be better. People are home at that point, they can play. And it also gives people more time before the Baltimore Regional. Because what do they have, like 12 days, 14 days before the Baltimore Regional to actually be able to play? I just want Mega Goliath Ball to be good. What do you guys want out of the new season? What new Megas do you want to come? And what abilities do you hope? Let me know down below. So, Greninja looks insane here. Dragalge looks like it checks Rotom, I guess. This actually looks more like a Lopunny game. And Slowking, Future Sight. I'm pretty weak to Drill. I gotta be careful. I'm very weak to Extra Drill. I have Sacred Sword for Gyarados, which will be good. I have Lopunny as well that can do it. This might not be the Dragalge game. This might be the Lopunny game, which I think I'm okay with. I think I lead off with Greninja here. Unaware is cool, but if it's Mega Gyarados, which they all are, then it basically ignores my Unaware. Now, they're not always running Water moves. Some are running like Power Whip, Ice Fang, Earthquake, which is pretty nasty, right? But it works. I like Lopunny for the Lucario and just natural bulk. And I think just for the Gyarados check. The other option is Slowking, which is kind of weak to a lot of the mons, but Chilly Reception means I don't have to worry about the Hippowdon initially. But I do think that Greninja starts it off early. But if you guys do enjoy this content, let me know. Feel free to leave a like. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, as we're approaching 50,000 subscribers, which is pretty crazy. And I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the content in general. It means a lot. It's a lot easier for me to be able to post champions on this as well. So they lead off with Rotom. I assume it might be Scarf. If it's Scarf, it's actually problematic if it's Scarf. But I think I want to initially go for Dark Pulse because I only have Water Shuriken otherwise. Yeah, exactly, this Scarf. Okay, so I can Dark Pulse. I'm Protean on this one, obviously, so I'm not, what's it called? I'm not Torrent, which would be really cool for my Water Shuriken, but I'm hoping that a modest Dark Pulse into Water Shuriken helps me deal with Rotom. Then we know that none of the other mons are Scarf, which is good. That did a lot. Now, we just need the non-stab 15 base power Water Shuriken to hit 5 times. we need you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we only needed 4. Let's go for the first time in like 6 videos. Greninja is doing it for me. All right, so we get rid of their Scarf, which is amazing. Now, if Hippo comes out, it's interesting because Hippo can go for the... Hippo could end up going for its attack, basically. I'm thinking that Hippo, if they didn't bring Hippo, by the way. Like, why would you bring Mimikyu Hippo? Also, I'm going for this because I want to bust a Disguise. And then Lopunny goes crazy. But yeah, Hippo might end up going for Protect, is something I was thinking of. I've seen Protect on that guy with Yawn, which is annoying. Even though I wouldn't do much anyway. Yo, why are you getting more hits here? Why are you getting more hits here than you did the entire last video? That's actually crazy. Also, based on the way they're playing, I'm assuming the last is Gyarados, but I'm not sure. Either way, it's good to go Lopunny next. It should be Gyarados, but it could be Lucario, which actually isn't that bad. And we have Mrs. Moet here, the Alpha. I'm just going to Mega Evolve and go right for Fake Out. We do have Scrappy when we Mega Evolve. And it gives me the best odds to be able to go for a U-turn after that. They end up bringing out Gyarados, which isn't too bad. I do think I want to go for... I want to go for triple... It's tough because, like, do I go hard Samurott here? Or do I U-turn into Samurott and then go for Sacred Sword? Or do I fake out first and then go for triple Axle, predicting them to want to stay regular Gyarados and then bring out Samurott on the waterfall? That's the tough turn about it, right? But I think that's a fine play anyway. Because I don't think you Mega Evolve here. I mean, you could fear a random Thunder Punch. Ooh, they switch back out into Mimikyu. Great play, but I get to fake out plus U-turn. Ideally, I actually only get... I get all three. That's fine. They're also scouting for Thunder Punch, which I think is smart. So Gyarados can sit up on me. I'm going to have to get a 50-50 right between Samurott and Lopunny. Because I am going to U-turn on Gyarados. If they end up Mega Evolving, then obviously getting in my Samurott to outspeed and knock them out with Sacred Sword, or put them in range of Fake Out is going to be good. But we have Scrappy, so they actually don't get the double Intimidate either. I'm going to U-turn first, in case they want to Mega Evolve. This is actually really interesting, because... Okay, they do. Perfect. So we get the U-turn, and then we win the game. Awesome. So they were thinking I might try and go for triple Axle. They didn't want to risk the damage, and then me switch out and then get them in Fake Out range, depending on my last. Kind of depends, but obviously U-turn is such a blessing for Mega Lopunny, because you can do things like this. You get momentum out of the turn. I can bring out my giant threat, that's Samurott. I know, even though the Greninja was modest, that's only because it's Focus Sash, right, Joe? The Samurott is definitely adamant. Oh my gosh. Joe, this is greedy. If this is Jolly Gyarados, I lose. Joe, if this is Jolly Gyarados, I lose. What are we doing here, Joe? Is this adamant Gyarados still? Because they're all adamant? Is this what you're trying to tell me? Is this what you're trying to tell me? Oh, okay. They must have only Crunch and Waterfall then. Something like that. Like Sub DD. We're fine. Why would I ever Sucker Punch? Okay, we're good. It was Jolly, by the way, Joe. I'm about to make this Samurott Jolly. I'll make this Samurott Jolly real quick, actually, I think. Nice. So we win game one. We're trying to get back into Master Ball tier. Last season, we went like 17-0, which is crazy, using crazy new teams. But get a nice little performance bonus there. And yeah, we'll be right back with another game. Team. I'm going Jolly right now. Train Pokeball. Jolly. 500 VP. Okay, I made it Jolly, which I'm actually grateful for, because they have things like Raichu and Meow and stuff. Dragalge actually is pretty good here. Dragalge actually clears their team. So I think I'll lead off with Dragalge. I like Dragalge Slowking. So Dragalge's good into Glamora. Triple Axle's actually terrifying. What the hell? Triple Axle's terrifying. I mean, Dragalge doesn't really care. Why is Triple Axle so terrifying? Should I go Lopunny then, just for the Fake Out plus CC? Low key, yeah. I think that's the... Well, it would be regular Lopunny though, so that doesn't actually work. The more you know. If it's SD, it might high-key be late game Gren. Just because it gives me something strong. It gives me something strong into the... I'm really weak to Meowscarada. But it gives me something strong into Aegislash, which I'm a little bit scared of. Because I can Draco, and then I can always Dark Pulse and do some stuff. I'm really weak to Meowscarada though, I gotta be careful. This is a tough game. Glamora lead. Cool. I'm going to hit them with the Draco in regular form. It's fine. Let me just Mega Evolve in Draco. I was thinking about hitting them with the Adaptability Draco, but it's fine. This guy's pretty strong compared to regular Dragalge anyway. But I'm pretty sure Red Dragalge hits harder. Maybe we'll have a calc on the screen. Right here. Me making Joe do extra work. Sorry. But as you can see, I'm taking absolutely nothing from that. And we don't really care too much about T-Spike. Because we have double Poison type. Alright, so we do a lot here. Ooh, beautiful. Is that in range? Is that in range, my friend? They do Earth Power again. Perfect. So flip turn, if it doesn't kill. I get my regen here, so I'm okay. The crazy thing is we have a double regen on this build, so it's really nasty. Beautiful. It does kill. They're going to get up a Toxic Spike now. Yep. However, what I can do now is immediately absorb that with my Slowking while getting Regenerator. Whilst my boy Joe's editing, so whilst Regenerator. He don't say whilst. Actually, he does. Joe, you say whilst? Did you say, are you a Walsh type of guy? Okay, so they're going to go for knockoff here. We're just going to Sludge Bomb. Yep, we have the Cobra Berries, so we'll be able to take this. We want as much damage as possible on this thing. Maybe even putting it in range of a Water Shuriken later. Oof. Did a lot, buddy. That did a lot. Okay, poison. No, that's okay. I think it's okay to lose my Sash on Gren. I think it's okay to lose my Sash on Gren. Especially because Sludge Wave or even Dark Pulse is something they don't switch in very well to. Debating if I want to go for Dark Pulse, because if it's Aegis Slash, I want to do that. I'm going to double here, though. I'm going to double just in case this actually isn't choiced, even though it's Protean, so they usually are. I want to get my Slowking back in, and if they end up switching, this is fine. Again, if it ends up going for Flower Trick, right? We want to get in Slowking, then we can Sludge Bomb again. Oh, okay. Cool. So their last Mon obviously can deal with this, which is why they're doing what they wanted to do. Cool to know. I obviously got it wrong. Or either that or the last Mon's really weak and they just want to weaken this for it, which makes sense for the Aegis Slash. Oh, Ice Beam here. It KOs. Is it Aegis Slash? It is Aegis Slash. Okay, no problem. By no problem, I mean absolutely a problem. Maybe I could have just Dark Pulse then. That did so much. What the hell? That crit. Nice job. I think I have to pray for a Dark Pulse flinch maybe in order to do something from here. They do change. Do I live Shadow Sneak? No way, right? Not Spell Tag. Yeah, no way. Is that Life Orb? If it's Life Orb, that's bad too. Oh, okay. The thing is, I should have just Dark Pulse, I guess. Draco. I just got a DM, Joey. Do you have a Krispy Kreme near you? They have a Pokemon. They have a Pokemon donut pack. I don't think I do. Let me see. Alright, I think we Draco again anyway. If they attack me, we hope to live, basically. I'm dead, right? Oh my god, dude. Alright, so I should just went right for Dark Pulse. It makes sense that they stayed on Meowscarada because they had Aegis Slash in the back. They could mess up here and go for Poltergeist. Well, I have no item. But then I died to knockoff anyway, right? They did mess up. They did mess up. Oh, if I would have known they would have messed up, I would have went back and forth to Slowking and that. Because I should still die to Meowscarada. Yeah, if I would have known. It's on me. Yeah, I knew I was pretty weak to Aegis Slash for this build, and I needed Gren for it, and I was pretty weak to Meow too. Well, AG depended. I definitely die. I didn't think they'd double knockoff. I should have pivoted into Dragalge, if anything, because I could flip turn around. Whereas Slowking risked help. Like, Slowking would have lived. Now we definitely lose. Like, maybe I live on 1 HP, but I doubt it. Yeah, Meow's just way too strong. Alright, so we lose to Meow there. That's on me. It makes sense for them to bring AG and everything. And I should have just attacked. I should have just went for Dark Pulse with Greninja because I could have Dark Pulse into Water Shuriken to knock out Meowscarada. And they made the call. And even though they messed up with the Poltergeist at the end because all they had to do was Shadow Sneak, I was still out in range. So let's get another game. Okay. A lot of threats. A lot of threats. I think the entire team beats Dragalge outside of Blaziken. So I want to be careful. I do like you, though. I like the chilly reception on you. Metagross is problematic. I am modest Greninja, though, which is bad into Metagross. This is a good lead, though, overall. I need to be able to KO... I think I need offensive options like you two. I don't have Earthquake switch-ins, and I think I just have to pressure with Lopunny. The problem is this is very, very, very weak to Blaziken, so like I want to bring Clef, which is also good into Hydreigon, decent into Rotom, and beat Scarchomp. But it also gets smoked by Metagross, so I'm not sure... Not that this one's just that much better. This is actually tough. Maybe I actually just lead off with Lopunny. I think Lopunny gives me good odds or best odds early. I could try and do this. This is very weak to Metagross, though. But this is better than the Blaziken. Okay, let's see. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Okay, so Lopunny lead. We're gonna Mega Evolve and Fake Out. I think just being activated early is fine. We get to find out if it's Scarf potentially or not. Find out if it's leftover. If it's leftovers, I can obviously go for U-turn, go out to Slow King, chill the reception out, and bring back in Lopunny again, and basically Fake Out, rinse, repeat. There's no Rocky Helmet, so there's not a lot to punish this. Do we see an item on it? We do not see leftovers. I'm going to assume Scarf Wisp. It doesn't have to be. Again, I'm very, very, very weak to Metagross with this, but I'm hoping they lent towards Blaziken because they saw Greninja. I mean, not Greninja, but more so like, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Technically here, my best play might be to throw off a Future Sight. My best play is Future Sight for sure. Okay, so it's not Choice Lock, but we do get a Future Sight up, which is really nice for Lopunny at least. If they bring out Hydreigon, I have the Cobra Berry. I can eat the hit, and I can threaten it. If it's Metagross, it's Garchomp. Okay, not the end of the world here. We get a lot of chip, and then nothing really wants... does that mean it's Metagross last? Because Rotom beats these guys. It might be Metagross last. They got rid of Heavy Slam, though, right? I think, for some reason. I don't know why. Would it be too overpowered? It's still going to hit me hard as hell. But yeah, having that Future Sight up is going to be nice because we line up a Moonblast with Clefable if they go for rocks. They go for Swords Dance. We do not care about this. We're unaware. We want to get rid of Garchomp if we can. And then Moonblast plus Future Sight will be able to deal with it. So if they want to go for like an attack, if they're like Life Orb Earthquake. Is it Metagross? Ah! Alright, tough. Tough. Alright, so I mean, this damage on Metagross is very good. Oh, that's really good damage. That is definitely a crit, right? Like, how could that not... Yeah, I'm going to say that's very good damage. Okay. Fake Out plus CC can kill. Fake Out plus CC plus can kill. Lopunny might be able to beat everybody by itself just because of Triple Axle, Fake Out U-turn. Depending on what they go for here, too. We would love to see... We wouldn't love to see an Iron Defense, but Iron Defense would be okay because then we get a Flamethrower off. We basically don't want to see... We don't want to see us getting two-shot, but we're 100% going to get a two-shot. Psychic Fang is going to do 1,000,000,000%. This is going to be tough. I think I'm a Flame just in case they do something crazy. Alright, so now we go Lopunny. Here's the thing. Fake Out CC can kill something. Fake Out CC should definitely do... Like, CC is strong, and this is the former Alpha. Also, Fake Out did 22 to Rotom. That's 40 base power. This is 3 times as strong. Okay. We do have Triple Axle pressure now. It'd be fine. We always go for Triple Axle. We know they're not Scarf. We're going to take a lot from Rough Skin, but we're hoping that we kill in 2. Perfect. The ideal situation there. Awesome. Okay. So this isn't that bad. Because Rotom should take around 66 from Close Combat, right? If Fake Out did 22. Fake Out's 40. Close Combat's 120, so that's 3 times stronger. So right, 22 times 3, 66. So that means U-turn will put it in range. Yeah, U-turn should put it outside of range of Citrus, and yeah, that's definitely in range of CC, right? We want a Wisp to happen because we want to be able to go for Moonblast into Metagross just so we can go for raw CC. They go for all, which is a great play. I believe Rotom should die, though, to CC. Just based on all the damage we've done so far. Comes down to what the Metagross is. I don't know how much Metagross takes. If it's not running a Steel move besides Bullet Punch, though, I think we kill. Protect. Just to get some extra chip. We basically don't want to have to Fake Out Metagross if we can help it. It is Psychic Fangs, that's okay. I mean, Lopunny's very strong, man. And we're going to assume, like, no bulk, right? CC does so much. I think if we get the Moonblast off, I think CC always kills. We live this Psychic Fangs for sure. Oof, we actually took that for breakfast. I'm not going to lie. Hold up. All right, so Moonblast should put an offensive Metagross with no bulk always in range. Yeah, that's always in range. If it's max HP, it's still basically always in range. I'm just worried about Bullet Punch, like if they sack Rotom on the CC and then they come back and go for Bullet Punch. But again, we want to do this because we never want to have to fake out, because if it's Citrus Berry on Rotom, Rotom will live. Fake out into CC. I wonder if I wish up and try and beat this 1v1. Is it Psychic Fang Stunner? Dude, Clef is a monster. Why is Clef beating Mega Metagross 1v1? This is why they got, because they got rid of Heavy Slam. This is the only reason this is possible. Look at Clef. This might be a Mega Lopunny video more though. Okay. I think the ideal turn is I mean, I feel like I just Wish Protect, right? Like I get all this recovery back. I get Clef outside of range. They don't seem to have Iron Head, so it's probably Bullet Punch, Ice Punch, or Earthquake, Thunder Punch. I think it's actually crazy that Clefable's doing this. It is Bullet Punch, okay. Woof. How much is my Lopunny at? Because again, I might be able to Wish Protect. I think they did slightly less with that. Oh my gosh, there's no way. When you have one of the strongest attackers of all time and a little pixie just says, nah, not today. I still think they could have won that, but whatever. I definitely think that was still winnable by them. That's alright, Lopunny's really showing off, and Mega Lopunny's a cool mon. Okay, there's another, why does it look so familiar? Dragalge's good into most of them, actually. Lopunny's still really good, though. I think this is League Greninja always. I could try Force Dragalge here. It would be, like, more offensive like this, though. Like, Dark Pulse or Chaladon. I need a strong Water type. This is very weak to a lot. Maybe Clefable last is better. Man, F it. I want to Force Dragalge to work. Let's see what happens. It's crazy because I think the top three are really good together. I think the bottom three are really cool together, too. I'm a little weak to our Chaladon, but, I mean, Dark Pulse turn 1's really strong. If Meowscarada ends up going for Flower Trick, we always Ice Beam anyway. We do want to activate Dragalge. We want to lead off with the Greninja as well because we're really scared about like Hippo and stuff. Let's see what you got, buddy. They're on a 4-game win streak. Oh, I mean, their team looks like it. I'm not going to lie. There's Meowscarada lead. Well, their team really doesn't like the move Ice Beam, right? So we're going to click Ice Beam here. They end up going for Flower Trick. Nice. We immediately get rid of Meowscarada if it's not Sash. Could be. Is it Sash? Does Sash run Sucker Punch? Come on, Gren. I like that the two starters are taking on each other. It is Sash. Okay, does Sash run Sucker Punch? Are you a Sucker Puncher? Can you fit Sucker Punch? Because I feel like you need knockoff, right? Alright, cool. So we get rid of one of the bigger threats immediately. I'm okay with this. I am definitely okay with this. I assume they go Gengar next. I can bring out Dragalge and I can flip turn out into Samurott, depending on what it is. Like, just having that Mon gone is big. They bring Greninja. Ice Beam's pretty good into me. Would they Ice Beam my team? I think Dark Pulse is really good too. I want to go Samurott. I think I just go Samurott. I feel like Samurott resists everything. It could be Mega Greninja. I am Jolly now, so I'm faster. They go for Dark Pulse. Not a lot of switching. Like, I could have brought out my other guy, but I think this is okay. Sacred Sword looks good too. I'm a Sacred Sword. Alright, so they do Mega Evolve. We're fine. We're faster. And we're pretty positive they didn't end up bringing... Dude, I can still lose to Hippo. Yeah, we're pretty positive it's maybe our Chaladon. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, Samurott did it. Dragalge's on the team, I guess. Is it Hippo? It's Arch. Okay, it is Arch. Arch makes sense. Okay, Dragalge should be... We should have the proper comment. We literally have 3 Mons that can beat it. And Mega Dragalge is not dying to no Draco. And if they go for Draco, then Greninja's there too. The defense boost doesn't matter. Their Citrus Berry doesn't matter either. They have to kill me. If they go for rocks, they lose. They go for Draco to knock me out. And that's fine because we'll go out to Mega Dragalge and we'll drop a Draco ourselves. They either Draco crit me or they don't. It's time. I'm max Spadef for this reason. And the thing is, if they Draco crit me, I still have Dark Pulse to flinch. I don't think Ice Beam kills. It's like, these are like really, really Spadef. These are like really Spadef. They go for Draco. Let's see if they crit me. That did absolutely nothing. Just showing off the tankiness of Dragalge there. And let me show you a real Draco. My favorite move in the game. We drop a Draco and we KO our Chaladon. Okay, we ended their win streak. More importantly, we got a win in general. And Dragalge wasn't bad. Okay, Dragalge plus Lopunny actually putting in some work. Nice little combo. Nice little combo. Nice. All right, let's get another one and see what happens. Okay. A lot of threats. Mawile is scary. They have a lot of threats, man. I like Scarf Samurott. I like Slowking. I like you. Little weak to Corby, depending on the set. Mamoswine's annoying too, man. I think I'm leading off with you. Maybe, like, the Mawile's annoying too. Mawile's actually very good. But I want to Mega Evolve immediately so I can't get intimidated. We have Fake Out Pressure. This gives me potentially spikes too, which is good. I like Lopunny lead into things that are not hopefully Corviknight. The thing is, I am going to Mega Evolve and Fake Out on Corviknight anyway. There's no Rocky Helmet, so it's not like I get pressured by it. That is not the Pokemon we want to see on lead. But that's okay. Because I get damage on them anyway. Right, we're going to Fake Out here. Like, every bit of chip with U-turn and Fake Out actually puts them in range of close combat anyway, so... Mawile, scary. CC doesn't even kill, man. Like, even if I wasn't at -1, if they're max HP, it does like half. A little bit more. But yeah, Fake Out U-turn, slowly but surely putting them in chip range. They're going to play rough, maybe. I'll go Slowking, which we don't really switch in well. That was a great lead on their part. Like, even if I like Greninja, I didn't really have much. We need to get this guy, like, at 50%. So I'm going to pivot Slowking. We're going to U-turn out Slowking, do a little bit more damage. On the play rough. Maybe live the knockoff and go for Flame. The thing is, I need Slowking, right? So I don't know how much this play rough is going to do. Oh my gosh. Why did you do half, homie? Okay, I assume they're going to go for knockoff here. I think my best play is just to switch out into Samurott. Because we want to keep this alive. It's good into Rotom. It's good into Clef to an extent. Yeah, all right, perfect. Oh my gosh, dude. Stop doing Taff. No water resist. I mean, I click Razor Shell. However they stay in and let me close comment them after. Probably Corviknight then? Oh, Rotom. Rotom on a Razor Shell? Roro. Ooh, clean down. Good job. All right, so Rotom goes down. That was it. Mamoswine after? Is it Mamoswine after? If it's Sash Mamoswine, I mean, this is good too. Like, if they go back to Mawile, we get the... Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so we get the damage we need for CC, which is important. Their last one has to be weak to... it has to be Mamoswine then, I think. So this puts Mawile in CC range always. Good job. And then we can just go Lopunny and just click close combat immediately. One Mon I lose to would be like what? Sash Mamo? So I just, I think I switch out instead of U-turn just in case they're Scarf Mammal, and then I Fake Out into attack. But yeah, CC should be freer. They didn't bring Corviknight, it looks like. Looks not, it didn't. Okay, good job, Mrs. Mo. Let's go. All right, so Mawile goes down. Again, I knew I needed them to be at about like, because close combat is about, to max HP Mawile, 55 to 65%. Maybe slightly more, because that's like the level 100 that I know. And this is level 50. All right, so it is Mamoswine. If they're Life Orb, it's better for us because we always beat them. Them not going hard Mamoswine, though, leads me to believe that it's not Sash. I'm going to sack Slowking just so I can Fake Out, and then Fake Out plus CC. Because, again, I could U-turn here, but if it is randomly Scarf Mamoswine, which would still be slower, than Samurai, which is why you wouldn't go out to it. But faster than Lopunny, I'm in a bad spot. High horsepower. Goodbye. So not Earthquake either. There's no terrain, so I'm surprised they're high horsepower. Unless this is their doubles mammoth, so they just brought. Alright, so dude, if it's doubles, then I think I actually have to fake out. If they protect, like if this is doubles mammoth, I would have to protect. Because high horsepower lids, like, did you load up your doubles mammoth swine? It actually looks like they did. I feel like they did. Okay, they didn't. Perfect. Alright, so fake out breaks any sash, and then we have close combat unless they're Tropical Berry. Which would be worst case scenario, I guess, at this point. Because even crit high horsepower shouldn't kill me. But it would put me in range of Ice Shard, which is important to note. Alright, they are not. And Lopunny is going to get the win there. No focus ban either. Oh, gosh. That could have been bad. And that should be the combination of Mega Lopunny and Mega Dragalge taking us to Master Ball finally. I haven't been playing as much singles, obviously. I've been playing a lot of doubles. You guys saw I was in Champions tier in doubles, but I like to, mix it up a little bit too. And also ensure that I get 10k VP when the new season starts, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Big shout out to Joe for the team. Definitely jolly on Samurott, guys. If you get the team for me, it's going to show Adamant, but definitely make it jolly. Greedy Joe with Adamant Samurai. It is faster than Adamant Gyarados, to be fair, which a lot of the teams I've been passed by people are Adamant Gyarados, which is really funny. But fun team, Joe. Team ID and the EVs, just in case the team code does not work. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you once again for watching. Feel free to subscribe. We just hit 35,000 subscribers. Thank you again for joining us on this journey. Check out my main channel as well for the mega video, and peace, guys.